YouTube, it's Raina. So this video is introducing you guys to Daniel, the little boy, my baby cousin that I've been nannying for the past, what's it been, 8-9 months? Yeah, so everybody, this is Daniel. Can you say hi? Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Can you wave? Wave hi. Just camera shy apparently. Yeah, so this is Daniel. He's 18 months old right now, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 18. Yeah, and right now we're just sitting down having some breakfast. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. He slept in today, so he, obviously it's a late start to the day. He normally doesn't eat breakfast at 10. But that is another thing that I'm doing today for my video. I'm just going to explain Daniel and I's routine, daily routine. And basically I've had the same routine, it's just kind of changed a little bit. What are you saying? It's just changed a little bit as he's gotten older. Yeah, so like when I first started doing this, when we got Daniel, he was like 7 or 8 months old, around there. And when I first got him, our routine has always been, well, not strict, but it would be, I would say, fairly strict. Everything's mostly done on the same time every day, other than, I guess, what we do during, you know, not those times, like play times and all that or whatever. But yeah, when I first got him when he was younger, about 7 and 8 months, what worked really good for me is at that point he was having 2 naps a day, one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. So he usually woke up around, or between 6:30, I would say, and 8 o'clock. It usually wasn't over 8 when he was little. It was pretty much between 6:30 and 8. The odd 6 o'clock time, but his dad would mostly get up with him at that when we first had him when he was little. But yeah, and then about an hour after he woke up, he was ready to eat. So just, again, depending on whenever he woke up, we would feed him breakfast. And in the mornings, I was feeding him, like, baby cereals at that age. Like the little oatmeal ones that are really, really soft that you just mix with warm water or whatever. The rice cereals, I think they are. There's rice cereals and, like, the oatmeal wheat cereals. So that's what I was feeding him then. Oh, and apple sauce or fruit sauce or whatever. He would have those too. And that was what we would do in the morning. And then he would just play or after he would eat, he would just play for a little bit. And then he would have his first nap in the morning. And again, it's not particular time, it's just whenever, you know. It was usually he would be up for about 4 hours before he would go down for a nap. And then he would go down for his afternoon nap, and he'd be down for about an hour, sometimes 2. And then when he would get up, it would be like usually 12 or 1 between that time, because usually he would go down for a nap around 10. If he was up between 7, you know, 6:30 and 7:30, he would go to sleep around 10, between 10 and 11 anyways. And then he would nap for 2 hours, so he would usually be up between 12 and 1, and he would eat lunch after he would wake up, and about an hour after he woke up, he would have lunch, and then he would honestly let me know when he was hungry. Like, he would crawl over to his high chair and kind of whine. Like, you could tell when he was ready to eat and stuff, so, and then after that, we would just play, do whatever, that kind of thing. When he was little, it was just a lot more like little baby toy things and just, you know, spending the time with him and getting to know him still at that point. Yeah, those fun, quiet days, I would call those days, because I found that a lot easier than it is now, him being 18 months. And then, okay, so he would have lunch, play around for a bit, and then he would go down for a nap again around, he'd probably go down at 4, and he would go down for another hour, and then when he would wake up at 5, don't throw the puppy food, buddy. And then when he would wake up at 5, because he would only nap for an hour on his second nap, in about half an hour, 45 minutes, no, don't throw to the puppy, he would, he'd get up, and then his dad would be right home from work, usually around 5, if he obviously wasn't working out of town, and he would, wanna try it? And he would feed him supper, and he would eat usually around 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then he would have bath and bed, but his dad usually did the bedtime routine if he was home. Obviously, if he wasn't, after he had eaten, let him play for a little bit and digest his food, give him a bath, put on lotion, get his PJs on. I don't think he had teeth at that time, so I don't think we were brushing his teeth. And then he would be off to bed between 8 and 9. So, honestly, it was pretty strict. He really hasn't often gone to bed past 8 or 9, I would say. There was only, like, rare times, either one, he wasn't feeling good, or there was family visiting, that kind of thing, because his mom's side of the family, even though she's not present, her family is present in his life, but they live 8 hours away, so they drive in to come see him, and those are the only reasons why he would go to bed late, or his schedule would be thrown off, other than if he was sick. Yeah, so that routine went on for probably quite a while, where he was doing the 2 naps, and then it wasn't until I would say he hit just over a year, I would say, is probably when he was more like 14, 15 months. He started just going to 1 nap, and that's what we are on now. But now he's like I don't know, I feel like he's going through a growth spurt. Me and his dad have talked about it, my uncle, how we both think he's going through this growth spurt just because lately his normal eating isn't the same and his sleeping isn't the same. I'll explain it to you guys. But yeah, so our routine right now, as of, I would say, 14, 15 months, is, right now, we wake up, I don't know why I'm looking at the clock, we did not just wake up. He usually wakes up between, again, I'm just going to put between 7 and 8. There is the odd time he will wake up at 6:30, but lately it's just between 7 and 8 always. He slept in today, which was awesome. I don't know why, he just did. And yeah, so we wake up between 7 and 8, and then in about an hour after he wakes up, we'll have breakfast. And the kind of things that I'm feeding him now, the kid loves toast, or just bread with peanut butter, or cream cheese, or Cheese Whiz, or honey, or anything like that. Likes that kind of thing. As you can see, he's eating his toast right now. Is it yummy? Is it yummy? Ha ha. Yeah. And, ha ha. And lots of fruit. The kid loves, honestly, Daniel will eat pretty much anything. He honestly will. Fruit is one of his favorites, so a lot of fruit. Right now he's having bananas and grapes. So like I said, I'll do, he really likes melons, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, those kind of things he really likes. Pineapple, peaches, nectarines, cherries, strawberries, blueberries. He eats any fruit. So those are huge things that we do in the morning. He likes waffles, he likes pancakes, he likes to have eggs, scrambled or hard-boiled. What else do we do for breakfast? What else do we do for breakfast? What else do we do? Yeah, I'm thinking that's it. And then after he's done eating, we'll probably play around for a bit, and right now it's really cold and wintry, and so I'll probably bundle him up here pretty soon, and it snowed last night, and go outside and shovel. Since it's cold, I'll just make him come outside with me while I shovel. Like, we won't be out there more than 15 minutes probably, so he gets to, like, play around in the snow while I shovel, and he gets his outside time even though it's cold out. So that's what we'll do, and I'll put him down for a nap around 1.